just going to put it out there. When a player cheats, they not only cheat the game and their opponents of any victories, but they also cheat their teammates of any satisfaction or agency. Player agency is a concept in game design that is um, particularly important in a healthy, surviving game. When a player doesn't feel like anything they do really has any kind of significant impact or value or legacy, they have a tendency to become more and more apathetic to the conditions of the game itself. And this is something that I have been, I don't want to say struggling because it's not really a struggle because I have clarity. I don't really need to have any kind of help with this idea. This is something that I've been evaluating for the last 2.5, maybe 3 years of this game. Um, and it ties directly into choosing the activities you want to play and then getting the rewards that are commensurate to those efforts, whether it be, a higher level of playing skill or a deeper commitment of time. Um, there's a cost to everything you do, and that's part and parcel of player agency, is the player making the choice as to what they want to put into their gameplay experience and as to what they expect to get returned. Now, obviously, just standing in a corner at the tower is not going to get you good, high statted gear. It's not going to get you good rolled weapons. It's not going to get you anything. Um, but then again, grinding through a raid, you would expect to get, something that has a high stat value to it on your armor, or a weapon that has significant play value in the associated activity, being, of course, a raid weapon that actually does something in the raid. Um, for a long time, it felt that Destiny's loot pools were cross-linked. In other words, you played Gambit to get something for Strikes, and then you played Strikes to get something for Crucible, and you played something in Crucible. You played Crucible to get something in to play in. Oh fuck! He ran out of room to get something in to play for raids, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't really. I mean, I liked playing Gambit. I love arena style game play when it has a theme attached to it that is balanced and it makes sense. There's a lot of times where I've played an arena where it seemed like this was not really thematic, not to the season, not to the goals, and it was really disconnected. It felt like the guys at Bungie were just sitting there with a pair of six-sided dice and just rolling on random generating tables, or having Chat GTP fucking decide what the next content should be. Well, AI has been around forever. It was not always called Chat GTP. That just happens to be the brand that everybody mentions now. Like recently, my family has discovered that Velcro is the company that makes hook and loop tape. It's called loop tape. That's what it is. Anybody can make it. It's not specifically a patent or anything like that, but Velcro is the producer of the best quality version, so that we call it Velcro. Just like facial tissue or cosmetic tissue, um, booger rags, if you will, snot tickets. We call them Kleenex because Kleenex is the brand that is the most prominently known because it has well, at one point it had the highest level of quality. So that's the thing. So getting into player agency, I just wanted to open up with cheating because I feel significantly strong against myself cheating. There has been many times, I'm not going to be, dishonest here. Full disclosure, there have been many times where I've been like, oh man, if I could do that, what that guy is doing in my game, I'd be just as done as he is probably. But then again, some people cheat because it's part of their income loop. They're basically leveling accounts to sell to people, so they cheat to make that happen faster. Unfortunately, anytime there's new content that comes out, that's exactly what you have to deal with. Um, and since Destiny's on a monthly or quarterly seasonal rotation, You're going to get it a lot. And I know there's people out there that argue that, well, no, it's just internet connection. Well, if that's the case, then let's get rid of crossplay because that seems to be a real pain in the ass for a lot of people, too. I'm done with swords. Yay! Let's see. We're doing void volatility still, so we're going to fart off with that. Yeah, I know. I said I wasn't going to bother with pursuing the bright dust, but just because I'm going to miss out on the bright dust offering.
Scorn approaching.
That's Vanguard version. Just because I'm going to miss out on the emote this week that I wanted. So I made a choice. I made player agency. Exercised my player agency, and I chose to get the Archon Prime and the Come At Me and the Omnipotentia. I could get the Doubt. I have not decided. But this one. Wait, where is it? Up here. Okay, here we go. For $10, I could buy this. It is a 3,250 bright dust piece. The likelihood of pulling it next week as a bright engram, pretty decent. But yeah, sometimes when I play, Destiny, especially if I'm playing the PvP mode, well, actually any of the modes, it seems like if I have a quest log going, there will be things that will continually get in the fucking way of that shit, and I don't understand what it is. I like the match for 2 matches before this last one I was just playing in. Was trying to get kills to complete the Gambit bounties, and it's like my weaponry was not fucking even scratching the enemies. Tico's definition is an 1800. That's the soft cap, I think. That's the floor, and everything's battle leveled. I think for the most part, except for Gambit, which is why I like playing Gambit because right now it's the one thing that's not battle leveled. In my playlist activities, I don't think Trials is battle leveled either. But yeah, Strike Lists battle leveled, Crucible battle leveled, even Iron Banner now is battle leveled. So I still play Iron Banner, over all other Crucible modes, simply because it's a great way to get good stat armor. Again, it comes down to you have the agents, you have the choice to apply effort or to apply time, which is still effort, to earn the things you want to earn. And in Iron Banner, you're applying both effort and time. The more successful you are, the better you help your team win. The more likelihood you're going to get better, gear, which is just commensurate. I mean, I would expect that. I would want no less than that. I want to be appreciated for my fucking efforts, and I don't like commendations. I think that's basically fart sniffing, because there's just like, it's just like, why, oh look, there's an exotic. And again, see what I'm saying? I'm putting in the effort. I'm getting kills. I'm helping my teammates get modes, and therefore, we have that reward there. But again, it also, there's been lots of times where you just kind of like, like that enemy there. I mean, there was no reason for them to be that tanky. They should have come apart with the Ticos pretty easily. I mean, fuck me, what's the point of an exotic weapon if it doesn't fucking do exotic damage? I mean, it should be fucking wrecking the shit. Well, yeah. I don't want to lose my volatile rounds. Come on, get the. I hate the scorn so fucking much. It's so fucking limited. Okay, fine. You wanted it. Now you got it. If you really want to take that chance. So yeah, that is basically the gist of it all. I do believe that Destiny does not give a fuck all about our player agency. They've yet to do anything to show me that the time I spend in this game shows any real value outside of like a trinket. You know, like the fuck, dude. 65. I had a 66 right there, and that's a 66. Give me a break. Why do you keep getting lower statted items? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if their whole point is that they want you to play the game, that's all they care about. Because, I mean, listen, honestly, if that's all their investors care about, you're gonna need to die, honey. I'm sorry. Go back to the hell you came from. And who the hell is over here, and what are you doing to my friends? There's an invader, and he's right there. Thank you. See what I mean? Destiny probably set that up. There's no reason that guy should have not have been paying attention to me. I was not invis, and he was right there, or she was right there. And I didn't go invis until just like right there. And I'm like, really? You're gonna fucking do that, huh? Here we come again. Now watch. Now watch. Do I know where the invader is? Not particularly. He must be still at the steps. I mean, at the base. It's like, I don't understand why the gun doesn't load automatically when you fucking reload it. I mean, it reloads automatically at the crate, but not when you pick up the brick. That's so inconsistent. You know what I mean? Inconsistent. Fuck off. The reason why I took that shortcut is because that way the invader will be pushed towards the drill or the base. Probably the base. Yep. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See what I mean? Wipe that person out last time, but now they get player agency or priority and come back at me. And Bungie does this. They set these fucking rivalries up all the fucking time. It's so fucking obvious. It's like, why the fuck, man? Why does this game have to be so tribal? I don't fucking get it. I think that's why they wanted crossplay. Because they knew how strong PC and Xbox feel about PlayStation guys. And they wanted that. They wanted that rivalry already in there. Because that breeds that competition. It forces people into PvP just to fucking prove who's the biggest big dick. I mean, who fucking cares? I don't play this game for that. I don't need that validation. I just want to play the fucking game. Oh, yep, the Colt Crow. Nice. Where the hell is it? There it is. Fucking really. Yep, see? Xbox. I mean, you can't get any more fucking obvious. And is also a fucking DLC player. Wow. Wow. Look at all the fucking Xboxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. There was another one down there. No, yeah, 4. More than half the fucking lobby. You already left, so I can't reward you. I want out of here.